Hello there, everyone on YouTube. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different video today. Everyone has seen a lot of videos of mine recently playing on emulators, and for those who aren't familiar with it, they've become a pretty powerful tool to be able to play classic games better than they were originally released. A lot of classic games came with frame caps, resolution limits, and nowadays you can actually buy handhelds, or if you have a powerful PC, you can play emulated games right on your PC. So I wanted to do a little video about the Odin handheld. For those of you who haven't figured it out, it's by a company called AYN. They created a handheld with a Android. It's basically like an Android phone. It's got Android 10 operating system on it, and it's using a Snapdragon 845. So I thought I would give a showcase of the GameCube running on this, because a lot of handhelds run a lot of your classic, your NES, Super NES, those kind of things, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, they run those no problem, but the tougher to emulate stuff is when you start to get into all the 3D mess, and GameCube is one of the more popular systems to emulate. So why don't we get right into it and see how this handheld performs. Let's load in. All right, we'll start out with Breath of the Wild. By far my favorite Zelda title. I know a lot of people who watch my videos seem to have the opinion that the Breath of the Wild is the best game, but this game has always had a special place in my heart. You know, Ocarina of Time was probably the first game that I ever played, but this one is my favorite. As you can see, the game runs great. You have to actually use a cheat. It's called the Hyrule Field Speed Hack, because there are certain parts of this game that get really bogged down. The Hyrule Field map, in particular, the Farron Woods is another one that gets bogged down and the frame rate kind of dips. But yeah, you can. This is one of those games that can be cleared up from using a speed hack. Oh, where was I in this game? I think I had just beaten the second dungeon, and I was on my way north to everyone's favorite. I mean, anybody who's ever played a Zelda game, we all usually come to the consensus that we dread the water temples, and that's the next one in this game. Get out of here. Oh, I got two chasing me. Oh, is he giving up? All right. Well, anyways, that game plays just fine. Actually, save this right here so I can continue on from there. So let's try something else. I just gotten into. All right, come on. You gotta close that on me. Thank you. All right, I just got into. I was playing The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's not a really good game, but I don't know. When I was younger, I liked playing it. It's okay. It's not the greatest. All right, let's try something like, all right, we'll go into the Wind Waker because Zelda games are popular. I don't know if I have no, I don't have a quick save. This game cannot benefit from a speed hack that I'm aware of, but still runs pretty playable anyway. I know that this emulator, or this handheld, this was the big appeal, was GameCube games. But it also plays PS2 as well, and I can also make a separate video about playing PS2. Whoa. It's hard for me to tell what the heck I'm doing when I'm playing this through while I'm watching my phone while playing this, so it's not as easy. There we go. And there are problem areas too. In the very beginning of this game, there's a forest area where you have to save Tetra, and it kind of does get bogged down in that forest. Oops. I would just tell you that right now because there's no point in. A lot of people who showcase these games or the emulators, they like to show the good, but they never really show off the bad. And it's like, oh wow, look how you should go out and buy this. Look how good it plays the games, but that and then consumer, you go out and buy it, and then you find, oh, this doesn't play games as half as well as I had hoped. So it's always a good idea to put out the most honest information. And I would imagine, I haven't gotten super far in this game yet, but I would imagine that whoa, is there a throw button in this? In Twilight Princess, he just puts it down. It is throw. Okay, so I have to drop. There we go. That's why he kept throwing it. In Twilight Princess, or in the, where was I? Oh yeah, in the second dungeon in this game, there's a ton of grass, so I expect there to be slowdowns in there, but I could be wrong. I'd be pleasantly surprised if there wasn't. And some people like to play these games with widescreen hacks. Some of them are better than others. The Metal Gear Solid one, everything breaks on it. When you have cutscenes, you just get these like double and triple versions kind of like just multiplied across the edges of the screen. And then Twilight Princess kind of has the same idea. It's kind of broken during cutscenes. It's pretty good during the gameplay portions, but broken in the cutscenes. And I don't know about Wind Waker. Maybe Wind Waker's better, but honestly, I don't mind playing in the 4:3 ratio. I prefer that to stretching out to 16:9, so everything looks fat. And of course, everything inside always looks fine. You're not gonna get a slowdown in an indoor area. All right, so I'll save this. Then we'll back out. And, why don't we try out some Smash Brothers? All right, ready to see me suck at life here? If Smash Brothers had a dedicated jump button, I wouldn't be half as bad as I am, but I am so bad. Actually, I just want to do melee. All right, sure. this runs pretty well. I mean, there are some hiccups here and there. All right, Fox, you come down here because I'm awful. All right. Yeah, get over here. And of course, we're only doing this on very easy, just kind of as a demonstration. Be better if we could get some more characters on the screen, because this game really... here we go. 2-on-2. We get more characters on the screen, it'll kind of give us a better idea of how well this performs under load. Well, that was easy. Well, that's what happens when you put it to very easy, I guess, but I guess we're not trying to show off here, we're just trying to demonstrate. All right, so this plays just fine. And a lot of them do. I mean, the GameCube actually emulates pretty darn. I don't have a... I had started this game, but I don't really have a save file. Oh, this is one that I did put a widescreen hack on. And you get the occasional hiccup where your more intense graphical effects come in, but Luigis Mansion doesn't really suffer too bad from the lag because this is kind of like an indoor level and you don't have to see a lot of stuff that's going on outside. All right, Toad, I'm sure you want to talk to us, but I'm playing this, I think this one I'm playing on 3x native. So, I guess the key I had doesn't unlock that room. I'm playing this on 3x native, so not every game is going to be able to run at a resolution that high. I think I was able to get Twilight Princess actually running with 3x native, no problem. Wind Waker, I think, might be that way too. This game I've never played before, so I have no idea where I'm going. So basically, we're just going to go off of a demonstration here. All right. What do we need to go through here? Well, I know I can't touch it, I guess. All right, Toad. Oh, I forgot he saves. All right, we'll move on to something else. I'll just have a save point here. All right, and eventually I'll do more with my library too. I don't have everything loaded onto this that I play, but if we get enough interest, I can always show if we get enough interest, I can always show other games if we wanted to do that. Where am I right now? I am on the second floor. Oops. We are just before the Psycho Mantis fight. I have to find Meryl. Anybody who doesn't know me, Metal Gear Solid is by far my favorite franchise. You'll find pretty much a playthrough, boss playthrough of almost all the games. I've been kind of working on that. I don't have all of them, but I'm working on it. Because I have playthroughs of gotta remember what the buttons are here. Oh, that was Meryl. I forgot. I'm supposed to be searching for Meryl, and that's her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least she only... Now run away. I was gonna say, at least she only stays down for a couple seconds. One thing that helps too is if you can get your hands on the European version of the ROM, that's 10 less frames that you have to try to hit to get the best experience. Though 60 FPS is achievable on a lot of these games. See, but then you get the random slowdown here for reasons unknown. All right. Well, anyway, that's a little showcase of the GameCube games on the AYN Odin Pro. So if there are any other games that you'd like to see me test out on this thing, or there's any interest at all in these emulators, just let me know and I can make some more videos, more showcase about what this plays. So that's about it, and I'll see you next time.